Hello, my dear students. Welcome to our English class. Today is March 4th, 2021. How are you today? You're fine? You're okay? You're excellent? That's great. I'm so happy because you are feeling good today. Let's going to start. There are 4 students in this English class who are Diana, Michael, Carla, and Jake. Let's continue. Well, students, before to introduce the main topic, it is important that you pay attention to this video. Let me share the audio. Wait a minute.
Where do you like to travel? Listen to this conversation in a travel agency and learn how to use the first conditional.
How can I help you today?
I want to go on vacation soon, but I don't know where I should go. Do you have any suggestions?
What type of weather do you like?
I want to go somewhere warm.
If you like warm weather, you'll like Florida or California.
I've already been to Florida. What can I do in California?
If you go to California, you'll be able to go to beaches, surf, and visit some great cities.
That sounds great. How long does it take to travel there?
If you go by plane, it will take about 6 hours.
Let's book a flight. We use first conditional sentences to talk about real conditions and future effects. In these sentences, there is a conditional clause that starts with if and a result clause. We use the simple present tense in the conditional clause and the future tense in the result clause. If you visit New York City, you will see tall buildings. If I get to the airport on time, I won't miss my flight. If you take a vacation in the future, where will you go? What will you do there? This is American English. Thank you for watching.
Well, dear students, after you watch the video, I have some questions about it, okay? What do you see in the video? A woman who wants to travel, okay? What will she do? She will travel. Where? Where will she go? She will go to California, excellent. Now, let's continue. Well, students, today you will be able to identify the first conditional through actions which may happen in the future. Okay, you will be able to recognize the first conditional. Then you will be able to express your own ideas to show results through a conversation. In other words, you will be able to talk using first conditional in a short conversation, okay? Let's continue the first conditional. Let's going to start talking about it. The first conditional help to show results or possible results of what? Of future events. Excellent. If I have money, I will buy a new cell phone. As you can see here, this is a complete sentence with 2 clauses. If I have money, the if clause because this sentence starts with if. If, subject, verb, complement. The if clause is in present tense, comma, I will buy a new cell phone. The main clause. As you can see here, the main clause is in the future tense. I will buy a new cell phone. Remember, you remember? The first class we learn the future will, subject will, plus verb in the base form, plus complement. As I mentioned before, the if is at the beginning of the if clause. It is important when you start with the if clause, the comma, then the main clause. Additionally, you can change the position of the clauses. It doesn't affect the sentence. I will buy a new cell phone. When the if is in the middle, you omit the comma. I will buy a new cell phone if I have money. Okay. The main clause is in the first position and the if clause is in the second position. Okay, the if is in the middle and you don't use comma. Now let me share other examples. As I said before, let's going to start with a positive. If we miss the train, we will catch the next one. If we miss the train, we will catch the next one. The first part of the sentence is the if clause, comma, and the main clause. Now, the same sentence, but changing the position. The main clause. We will catch the next one if we miss the train. Next, if she makes her own website. As you can see here, makes. The verb we add s because it's for the third person. If she makes her own website, she will post her nice videos. Well, the next sentence, change the position. She will post her nice video if it's in the middle. She makes her own website. In negative form, if no one watched my video, I won't be famous. If no one watched my video, I will not, is possible, will not or won't be famous, okay? Change the position, the main clause, I won't be famous if no one watched my video. Well, dear students, do you understand the structure? Is so a little difficult for you? No. Why you say not? Why do you say no? Because in the previous class, you learned the future, will, and also you know about the simple present. Okay. Now, connect these to knowledge to construct the first conditional to talk about future or possible events, okay, that show results. Excellent. Now, students, we'll continue working. I'll give you a few minutes. I give you a few minutes to think one sentence using the first conditional, okay? Try to think, please. Then you are going to share your idea with your partner. You have 3 minutes. I think that it's okay, 3 or 4 minutes, no more. Diana, Michael, Jake, and Carla. I'm waiting for your answers. Take your time, don't worry. Did you finish? Yes or no? Diana finished. Michael too. Okay. Michael, take your time, don't worry. Carla finished. Diana, Michael, Carla, and Jake. Okay. Now, please, Diana, please read aloud the answer. Your own sentence, read aloud. Tell me, okay, if you have money, wait a minute, the magic block is, if you have money, okay, the comma, you will buy a car. Excellent, very good. Students, is this sentence correct? Yes or no? Okay, yes. Now please, Diana and Carla, give me your example. If she what? Okay, if she doesn't study, what happened? What is the result here? The action, what is the result? If she doesn't study, she, okay, won't pass the exam. Excellent. Is it correct? Yes or no? Yes. Now the next. Michael, give me your example. Okay, Michael, thank you. If, you say if you study harder, I will get a better job. Well, good. Obviously, if you study hard, if you learn everything, you can get a better job because you have a lot of knowledge. You will have a lot of knowledge to share. Excellent. Now the last one, Diana, Carla, Michael, and Jake. Jake, please give me your example. Okay. If he goes to the dentist, they will be better. Okay, excellent. Dentist. Don't forget with the letter T at the end. If he goes to the dentist, oh, be careful. When you are talking about the third person, you're continue talking with the third person. If he goes to the dentist, he will be better. Pay attention to this. Don't confuse. Okay. Now, dear students, your examples are excellent. You understand the structure very well. It is nice, it's a pleasure here that you understand this structure. I'm so happy for this. Now we're continue working with the next activity. It is time to practice, to continue practice. Please, dear students, go to the quizzes game. You can use your cell phone or your computer. You can open the app, the quizzes game, in order to practice. This is quizzes, no Kahoot, okay? Please, let me share the code to enter the session. We're going to practice the first condition. Wait a minute. Wait for the code. Now, dear students, here you have the code. Please take note and enter this code to enter in this section. 814425. 814425. Again. Diane is here. Michael, Jake, and Carla. Okay. Wait for Carla. Okay, Carla is here. Diana, Michael, and Jake. Excellent. Now, let's going to start, dear students, in this activity. You should choose the correct option. First, read. Oh, did you finish? The first place is for Carla. The second place is for Jake and Michael and Diana. Well, dear students, let me check the answer here. Through this app, you practice the first conditional. In the number one, said, if I go to, please read here in this dialogue. If I go to Paris next month for work, you answer, I will visit. Excellent, because it's the main clause, and the main clause include the future will visit the Eiffel Tower. Excellent. The next, if I have time, simple present, if I have time, I will help you. The next, if it rains, simple present, third person, rains, we will cancel the trip. The main clause, will with the future will. If I, the next number 4, if I win the competition, I will donate half of the prize money to charity. Excellent. And the last one, you will get a better job if you can speak English. Excellent. That's great. As you can see here, all the answers in this game are correct. Well, we'll continue working there, students. Let me see the next activity. Now, we'll continue practice, but now you are going to work in pairs. Diana and Michael work together. Diana is student A and Michael student B. In the same manner, Carla and Jake work together. Carla is the student A and Jake is the student B. Let me send you the link of this document, and additionally, I am going to share with you the Word document through this screen. Wait a minute. Let me see the clock of the computer. Now, wait a minute. I don't know what happened with Word. With this Word. Wait a minute. Let me see. This is one of the, okay. I don't know what happened. Please let me close the document and open again. Well, you ready to work in pairs? I must assign the rooms to work in pairs. Okay. If you can't assign if you can enter to the room, you can use your cell phone, talk to your partner through WhatsApp and practice, okay? Wait a minute, this is not the correct document. This is for the lesson plan number 3, first conditional. Wait. Wait a minute. Second bimester, first bimester, first conditional. Okay, let me see the document. Yes, this is the correct document. Well, students, are you ready? Well, in activity number one say, work with a partner. As I mentioned before, student A, student B. Ask and answer questions with the ideas below or your ideas, okay? Please, let's go to start practice. For example, Diana, please help me with an example. I ask the question and you should answer, okay? What will you post if you have a website in the future? Diana says that if she has a website, she will post funny videos. Now you can continue to use this part of the sentence or create your own sentence, okay? Remember, what will you post if you have a website in the future? This is an example. You can ask other kind of questions. For example, what will you do if you have a computer in the future? You can use what will you do, okay? Work, please. Take your time. After you finish, you should read aloud and share your conversation, okay? Well, now vice versa. Now A chain for student B and student B chain for student A. Did you finish? Yes. Well, Diane and Michael. Please, Diana, ask the question to Michael. Diana says, what will Michael do if he has a computer? Please, Michael, answer the question. Michael says that if he has a computer, he will create new programs. He will create new programs. Excellent. Now, please, Jake and Carla, please ask the question, Carla, to Jake. Okay, what will he buy if he has money? Please answer the question. Jake says that if he has money, he will buy an airplane. Okay, you are using your own ideas. It is not a problem. But remember, if Jake has money, has a lot of money, he will buy an airplane. Okay, excellent, dear students. You can continue practice the conversation at the home, simulating student A and student B. Okay, let's continue with the next part. The next is in another worksheet. In this worksheet, please, in the digital worksheet, students, I share the link through the text in the sub platform. Please look the link, click on that, and you can download the document. Well, now in this activity, you should work individually. You shouldn't work in pairs. You should work individually. In activity number 1, say, put the verbs into the correct first conditional form. Be careful. In this part, you have if clause and main clause. Please work, dear students, and after you finish, we are going to share the answers and correct mistakes. Take your time. Take your time. If you can't download the document, you can write your answers in your notebook. It is not a problem, okay? Work, please. Well, students, continue working, take your time. Remember, in this picture, you have an example, first conditional. If the weather is nice, I will go to the park. Complete, please. Did you finish? Yes or no? You are too fast. That's great. It's so easy. Well, Carla, please give me the answer for the first sentence. If I go out tonight, I will go to the cinema. Excellent. Is it correct? Yes. The next, if you, Diana, if you get back late, what happened? Will be angry. The next, Jake, tell me the answer. If he, okay, Jake come or comes? Comes, excellent. If he comes, I will be surprised. The next, Michael, if we wait here, we will be late because you don't know if someone is pick up you. Well, the last one, a volunteer or enjoyer. If we eat all this cake, we will feel sick. Excellent. We will feel sick. Okay. Please analyze all sentences. If you find a mistake, please tell me. If I go out tonight, I will go to the cinema. If you get back late, I will be angry. If he comes, I will be surprised. If we wait here, we will be late. If we eat all this cake, we will fall sick. Well, dear students, we are continue. The answers are excellent. All the answers are okay. Let me continue with the PowerPoint presentation. Wait a minute. Well, students, it is time to make a review about the class. As I mentioned before, the first conditional is used to talk about an action and show a result for that action, for possible results. As you can see here, the first conditional, an example, if I study, the first clause is in the simple present, comma, I will pass my exams, the future. Will, auxiliary plus verb in the base form. The first clause, the if clause is in present and the main clause is in future. You can change the sentence and the meaning doesn't change. I will pass my exam if I start. Remember that we use the first conditional to talk about possible situations and their consequences in the future. As you say, excellent. Now an example, dear students, the last example. You say if you study English, you will pass the course. Excellent. Excellent example. Well, students, all is clear in this class. You understand the structure perfectly. Remember, as much you can practice as much as possible because it can help you to improve the four skills and additionally understand this interesting language. Thank you so much, dear students. This is all for today. Take care and bye-bye. See you in the next class. Take care.